Welcome to this demo of Facility Management System. The application screen is split into three parts. At top left, use the navigation pane to access different functionality. At bottom left, context help is displayed for each screen. The main body is our work area, populated by selections from the navigation pane. Customize FMS to our requirements. Contact details appear on invoices and quotes. Tax percentage is used in cost calculation for invoices. Turn logon security on/off for password protection. We can change the location for backup of our data file, for example to a remote location for safe storage. We can add our logo picture to invoices and quotes and customize the logo alignment and size properties for best results. We can also add wording to our invoice footers. Let's enter our facilities of Gym 1, Gym 2, and a combination of the two as Gym 1 and 2. Rank is optional and is the order the facilities will appear on reports. Facilities with the grid report box ticked will appear on the grid usage for week report. This is a useful report for our office wall as a quick reference for usage and availabilities. Our facilities, Gym 1 and Gym 2, can be booked individually at the same time. However, any booking of Gym 1 and 2 and Gym 1 or Gym 2 at the same time would constitute a double booking. FMS guarantees no double bookings with our cohabiting facility feature. Simply associate facilities with each other. To avoid double bookings, FMS checks the availability of time slots and duration with all cohabiting facilities before allocating time to a booking. Charges for facility usage may differ between usage. Internal usage may be free, staff may receive a discount, and regular users such as clubs may be charged less than one of third-party entities. To handle these different costs, we create a cost level for each user type. Costs are a composite of three factors: the user's cost level, the facility's 1 hour rate for that level, and the usage duration. Enter a total cost for 1 hour usage of the facility for each level. Let's add Girl Guides as a user and assign a cost level for their facility usage. Use external ID 1 and 2 as reference fields for exporting to third-party accounting packages. In this case, external ID 1 is the MYOB user ID and external ID 2 is the MYOB account number. I will use my email address to test emails later in this demo. We can add a discount percentage and text for invoicing. We will see how this is applied later. Let's move towards our booking screens. We can set up date groups to allocate bookings to a set of often used dates, such as school terms for the year. We could manually select weeks for the group, but here we will select the start and end weeks for term 4 date group. These groups are available for selection on the bulk bookings screen. That's all the information we need to allocate usage and invoice accordingly. So let's book some usage. A booking is like a recipe. We select all the required ingredients from lists and calendars, and if the time slots are available, FMS will create the booking. Here, Basketball Waikato wants to use Gym 1 and 2. We can see their associated 1 hour cost of $160. Usage is a date range from March through to June. They want Monday from 5 p.m. for 4 hours for their C grade competition. We also want Tuesdays for their B grade competition and Wednesdays for their A grade competition. We can quickly check availabilities for facility by week. Let's check Gym 1 and 2. Let's book school usage using a predefined date group for term 1. Let's use Monday from 3 o'clock for 2 hours for our table tennis. Let's use Gym 2 for badminton. Once again, check availabilities and usage for facility by week. Our cohabiting facilities show Gym 1 and 2 booked Monday from 3 p.m. Let's create a double booking to see how FMS handles this. Cohabits with Gym 2 are checked, and a list of clashes is displayed for our reference. Here we can see clashes with Gym 2 and Gym 1 and 2 for our selected time and date parameters. We can select up to 5 dates to allocate to bookings that might be considered as being outside our bulk booking functionality. Here, Girl Guides want to use Gym 1 and 2 for a disco over 3 Friday nights. Remember, costs are a composite of 3 factors: users cost level, facilities hourly rate, and duration. Generally, this will meet our requirements. However, we may quote and agree a booking based on values outside these parameters. To cater for this scenario, we can enter an amount for the booking in the optional manual total field. We will enter $300. This will be applied to each booking. Once again, let's check availabilities for Gym 1 and 2. We can view details of our bookings in a familiar spreadsheet format. We can edit some aspects of usage here. This allows a quick fix facility for minor adjustments. We can delete allocated usage for selected facilities and free these times for reallocation. Let's create a quote for Girl Guides. Tick the select box for individual records for inclusion in quote. Click Create Quote to preview the report. Right-click Report to access pop-up menu, Zoom, Print, Export and Close functionality. To create an invoice run, we step through a series of screens. We can select individual users or do an invoice run for all. When selecting an end date, consider that all uninvoiced usage up to and including this date will be included in the run. We can preview an itemized breakdown of all uninvoiced items. Click Initiate Run to continue. A report previews of run items for our reference. We can edit items in the current invoice run. Let's change an amount to $500. Notice net and tax are automatically calculated. Note, FMS is not an accounting package. However, it can with accuracy and speed give us hands-on control of finances for facility usage. We can export our data to third-party accounting packages via the distribution screen. This is your data, and you can manipulate it as required. There are no checks and bounds tying your hands. Use the security feature to limit access to FMS if required. We can add items for inclusion on invoices. Let's add a cleaning charge for $50. On the commit screen, we can discard individual items by unticking the commit box. Discarded items will be available for the next invoice run. The commit button will commit all items for all users that are flagged to commit. Invoices are automatically previewed in 2 formats. The first report is invoices with letterheads. Our contact details, tax percentage and logo location are edited via Customize FMS screen. The second report is an itemized breakdown with reference number for attaching to third-party invoices. On the distribution screen, we can preview before printing or automatically generate emails to recipients for selected invoices. Invoices are created as a PDF file and attached to emails. Let's check my inbox for our emails and the attached invoices. Schedules. Schedule Summary previews the report of itemized breakdown for selected items. Preview Invoices previews invoices for schedule in the 2 formats discussed previously. Schedule Export transfers data for usage in third-party accounting packages. Send this file to your accounts people. Schedule Email automatically creates emails for users with an email address in the schedule. We can view our invoice items in a familiar spreadsheet format. We can edit parts of invoice items here to make adjustments. There are a variety of reports to keep us in touch with our finances and usage. These can be customized by a combination of start and end dates. All reports open as preview. Right-click to access pop-up menu functionality. This is the Revenue by Facility report. This is the Revenue by User report. This is the Uninvoiced Facility Usage report. This is the Usage by Facility report. This is the Grid Usage for Week report. There is a host of useful functionality available to us in the Admin section. Use the User Details screen to maintain our in-house users' security settings. User levels limit accessibility to FMS areas. These values are utilized if the login security is ticked on the Customize screen. We can change the data source we work with. For example, we may use a networked environment with multiple users. Our current data file name and location is shown top left of FMS screen. Our data is automatically backed up on exit to the location shown in the Customize screen. However, we can manually back up at any time. Use version control to see what changes have been made in upgrades. The Upgrades option opens direct to my website's Upgrades page. Check here the FMS upgrade version number for download. FAQ has a variety of questions that have been asked by users. There are a series of Quick View screens. Use Quick View Finances to view a user's facilities usage costs. The screen is split in two. The top half shows uninvoiced items. The bottom half shows invoiced items. We can view facility usage by date in a familiar tree format. Click Date and Day hubs to expand and close selections. Items with an asterisk have been booked under a cohabiting facility. We can view usage by facility and week. We can view usage by users and week. Exported reports are saved automatically to the FMS reports subdirectory. Use the Open Exported Reports directory to open Windows Explorer and access these reports. We can view this demo movie at any time from the navigation pane. Use this as a guide to FMS functionality. I hope you have found this demo of FMS useful. Thank you for watching.